What up, Ninja Village? It is I, Scooter Ray, of the Less Than Stealthy Ninjas, here with another Car Chronicles review. And if you don't know what Car Chronicles review is, it's where one of the three ninjas give you a review, thoughts, feelings of movies, TV, video game, events, conventions, things of that nature. And I'm here to give you my thoughts and feelings and review of Imaginary. It's the new Lionsgate Blumhouse horror movie that just dropped this weekend. And I'm here to let you know how I feel. Out the gate, this probably should have been more of a streaming movie. Not saying it's bad per se, but from the way the movie is and considering the star power and who's all in it, it probably would have done better if it would have did something like what Five Nights at Freddy's did, where it was on Peacock and theaters at the same time, or even Halloween Ends, where it was on Peacock and theaters at the same time. This probably would have done better for me if it was a highly advertised streaming movie. It had an interesting concept, but it really truly felt like more of a short story that somebody had, or maybe somebody saw or came across, and then they kind of, because this movie was like an hour and 45, and from the way it was advertised and from the way it was presented and from the final product, it didn't really give the illusion that something was happening. Which, let me rewind. If you didn't know, Imaginary starts the Wonder Wise, and her and her new family are moving into her childhood home, and the youngest daughter, Alice, starts to, she's getting the jitters, she's still dealing with the after effects what happened with her mom, and she copes by getting an imaginary friend named Chauncey. And things start to look a little sketchy, and here we are. I'm not going to give too much spoilers or spoiler adjacent things. It's going to be little things here and there. But essentially what it is that Chauncey has a list. And in order to go to Chauncey's world, you have to complete the list. And it's kind of more of an offering. And then you'll be whisked away to Chauncey's world, where you will stay. And the way it's presented, it makes it feels like the bear is just doing things, or they're being kind of haunted in a sense, but not really. It's just like, it's a real slow burn, like, when are we really going to get to what's going on? Like, it's that you're watching the movie to try to figure out, when are we going to get to the big reveal of it all. And the Wanda, she does a great job. Like, I'm not knocking. She does a great job with the script, how it's presented, how it's written, whatever. But the movie itself, it felt like it was missing something. And the PG-13 rating didn't ruin it, because it wasn't that type of movie where a lot of violence would have been necessary or language would have been necessary. It's just missing something. Like, it's missing an element in this movie. And yeah, we could say it's a horror movie because it falls under the umbrella, but it's missing something. Like, you didn't get a lot of moments where it was like, don't go down there, or what Chauncey doing? Like, you didn't get a lot of those moments. Like, you'll see things in the background, or it kind of gave you that tense feel, but it was really like, it gave you that intense, in all honesty, to joke, it gave you that intense kind of feel, because if you're in this big house and you're in a basement, you're like, I don't know if I want to go down in that basement. Or you got this long hallway of rooms and you're kind of like, it looks scary down there. You know, it's more of a human aspect of, my sensors are going off and I don't want to go down there. You know, it didn't feel like it was a normal situation and things just was getting all like, oh, wait, what's happening? No, it played off into the aspect of, I ain't going in that basement. You been in a basement? You know what I'm saying? Like, so if I had to give it a rating in all honesty, I might give it a solid 5, maybe 6 Chaunceys. You know, I don't truly feel like this was really a theater movie because it didn't really give that experience of a theater movie. I honestly truly felt that this would have done a lot better if it was streaming. Maybe not straight to streaming. Maybe it could have did the whole movie theater streaming at the same time. I don't know. But I wouldn't be surprised that if this movie finds new life when it goes to streaming. It wouldn't surprise me. Like if it goes to, like when it goes to streaming, if it doesn't take too long, it wouldn't surprise me if it finds new legs to where people be like, huh, and the streaming numbers picked up. But I also do find it interesting that right now we have a horror movie based on imaginary friends, and in a few months we're getting a Ryan Reynolds movie that's complete opposite based on imaginary friends. You know, Hollywood, right? But yeah, as a horror movie, I felt they could have done a little bit more to give that real horror feel. But as a movie, it does make sense, especially how everything plays out. Like, it's not one of the ones to where it didn't kind of, to me, the story didn't leave you where you was like, huh? Like, none of that made sense. It was just that when you frame it in the way it was framed, that's when you're kind of like, I wish it could have did more. Like, I wish it would have been more. But I'll let y'all ultimately be the judge. This is just one man's opinion. But shout out to the rest of the ninjas, Cosmic Boss, Run Your Miss, Scooter Ray, CCR, Imaginary. I feel it would be better on streaming. Once again, I give it a solid 5 Chaunceys out of 10. Let us know down below what y'all think. Until then, we're just trying to make our ninja village proud. Peace.